What's happening, people? Welcome back to another episode of Red Divided. Myself, Tommy.
You got Addy here.
And you got myself, Ham, aka Philip, world class Foden.
You changed your mind already?
Yeah. No, I'm joking. He's world class. You know what I figured out? Yeah, he's world class potential. He's just not world class. Yeah, I haven't given him the stamp.
It's just that final stamp.
But the final stamp is only coming with time.
Yeah.
That's it.
Who is
There's nothing else.
Do you know
stopping
that
him.
Twitter page that always responds to every time you tweet? It's called that Arsenal guy. Who's that? Is that Yemi?
There's Manny. Yeah, it's Manny.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
When you messaged about Phil Foden today, he was so quick to message. What did he say about Saka?
I didn't see it.
Yeah. You said something about Phil Foden.
Okay.
And then he responded.
So is Saka.
So is Saka.
No, I said special football player Philip Foden. Yeah, and he said so is Saka.
Of course he's gonna say it. Should we trust him? We trust him.
Yeah, but the good thing is, this whole argument, the good thing is, they're both going to be playing together in the summer, in the same team, in the same 11. Because Gareth Southgate doesn't want to die, so you're going to play. They're both going to, you're both going to start.
Firstly, people, please subscribe to the channel, share this with friends and family. Once again, we want to get our subscribers up, so support the boys, support us.
So the more United lose, the more decent look happy, the more good content comes out.
I actually wanted to bring my cousin on. He's probably content gold, so I'll try and get him on.
Yeah.
He's an optimistic fan.
What, is he supporting United, yeah?
Yes.
I love
optimistic.
And he's optimistic. I need to meet him.
Me and him,
we're gonna win the league this year, Tom.
It's good as coming, though.
We're still in the title race.
Yeah, it's good as coming. To be fair, we didn't have our normal conversation at the beginning of the season. I don't know what his thoughts are.
Okay.
But I remember when we first bought Ronaldo, it was like, yeah, this is it. I was like, bro, calm down.
Yeah. But that window was techie. I don't want to spend too much. That window, because you guys finished second the year before, innit?
Yeah.
And then you added Ronaldo, Sancho, and Varane. That's what a lot of fans that just watch football would have been like, yeah, we're going for the title this year, bro. Those are three big players. We're going for the title. Yeah. But it just got tits up ever since.
Yeah, no, we did. So, yeah, I'll try and get him on. He wants all of us to be on. Basically, he wants to come while all of us are on. So I said,
yeah.
So we'll try and get him on soon.
I think we should have brought him on this week, man.
Yeah, no, I should have messaged him earlier. We should have. Yeah, just to be fair,
you probably would have taken the positive side of this, though. We were solid. We was compact.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay. No, there was a positive though.
He scored.
We only lost 3-1.
It's true.
Are you not taking that as a positive?
It's true, no.
Because you lost 3-0 earlier in the year.
It's only 3-1.
6-3.
We topped 6 a few times.
Yeah.
It's only 3-1.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's a great point. Let's just go straight into the game. There's nowhere else to start but the Manchester derby 3-1. I think no one really had
Nah.
no one had any hope going into that game. We all knew what was going to happen. City was going to beat us, but obviously Rashford scored first. And to be fair to United, if the passes were right, the touches were right, we could have created more chances. But it was just, it wasn't.
It's just like we can't play football, so
it's that simple.
It's just
I screamed at my TV twice and said, these lot can't play football, bro.
They can't play football.
They can't.
That's the actual thing.
Like, you know how frustrating it is? Obviously, I'm supporting United today, innit? I'm a United fan.
Yeah, we can't play football.
I'm like, bro, they can't play football, bro.
Can't play football.
It's like, put your head up and pass the ball. Or get the ball under control. And it just doesn't make sense. Or you don't need the extra touch. All these kind of things is...
And that's
this is what we go through all season,
football, bro.
Well, you know that's what we've been saying. We can do the Hollywood passes, but when we're talking about basic 5 yards, we can't do it.
They're struggling today.
Was it the second half when we had like the ball for like 2 minutes? We just kept on going forward, going back, forward, back. They had no clue.
Yeah, and they were penetrated with the passing.
Yeah, the up in it. So,
it was. Look, to be honest, City dominated the game. Yeah. We obviously were quite compact in the first half. He was happy for them to have it on the wing. Was happy for Doku to have the ball, which I was quite surprised about. But look, that was working well.
That was working though. Yeah,
it was working quite well. And then, as I said, if we made the right passes, or we actually played football when we did get the opportunity to play football, we could have created chances. That Rashford, he headed the ball down rather than heading it forward.
Yeah.
There was one that Bruno sent the ball in,
And he missed
McTominay, and then
it.
miskick it.
Yeah, you know, I thought when that happened, I thought it was Mano, and I would have allowed it because I thought, it's, you know, Mano is small. Then it was Rashford, bro.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you?
What
Like,
you doing, bro?
no, like big man thing. What's the matter with you?
He just
bro?
lashed at it. And
Yeah.
you had more time.
wild,
Yeah, it was just wild. And I think they probably didn't have any confidence. I think when we went 1-0, there was probably you could tell by the celebration. There was probably a shot to.
But then I thought that would give them like more vim. Like if we're going in front, when we attack, okay, we scored, we might be able to score again.
But you
and
know
again,
when you know the truth deep inside.
but then try and get as many goals as possible to put yourself. So even if City do score 2 or 3, it's 3-3. It's 2-2.
We're not those guys.
Because the opportunities were there. City line was high, and we were trying to get the ball into spaces.
Yeah, the Nana's passing was pinpoint. Yeah, he was pinpoint. He was picking everyone out today.
Yeah,
he had a good game.
Yeah, it was just. I wasn't surprised about it anyway. But give credit to Phil Foden. Both, to be fair, same thing with Rashford. Rashford goal was disgusting.
Rashford goal was dirty.
Filthy. What a goal.
Rashford strike was dirty.
Yeah,
bro.
and then Phil's one. Phil probably said, "All right, don't worry, I've got you." Second half,
Manchester belongs to me, boy.
Manchester belongs to me. I know we're both local boys, but I'm gonna
I'm
show
the top dog.
I'm gonna show you who the top dog is.
And Gareth was there watching, didn't it?
Yeah, Gareth.
So it
was
feels
there
like I don't want Marcus to sneak into the score because Marcus don't deserve to go to the Euros.
No.
But obviously he scored that goal. Gareth likes Marcus, innit? If he's he'll take him, you know what I'm saying? But Phil's position is not nailed on, innit? Even though we all think he should be a starter.
No.
I said
starting position.
No, I'm saying his position underneath Gareth is not nailed. Like Gareth's not gonna say he's in my 11, innit? Previous to this season, innit?
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
So I think Phil's still playing like I got something to prove because I'm not a starter. Because Jude's a starter, Rice is a starter, Saka's a starter, Kane's a starter, Stones is a starter, Pickford, Walker. Those are the 7 that you know.
I think Phil's definitely is now. There's no, like as you said, going into the summer, no one wants to hear anything. If Phil
wants to hear, but
Gareth is still capable of saying.
He'll just say Saka's on the right, and I don't have anywhere else for Foden.
Exactly. He's mad like
the type of shit.
He
says.
Yeah.
If he does that,
but Philip was mad today though. Like you was gonna say, Tom. He was.
He's been consistent. He's been consistent.
Post that to Wolves, I think it was December. I think it was the beginning of December that he started kicking on.
Yeah.
And since then, he just. The boy has.
Yeah, I think his numbers, but I think prior to that, because obviously KDB got injured first game of the season, because Phil started 25 league games, so he's played pretty much all the minutes.
He wasn't bossing at the start,
but he wasn't. But it was like his numbers weren't. Obviously, he weren't doing goals and assists.
It wasn't just the numbers.
But the thing with Phil is he's always. But the thing with Phil, in my opinion, someone like Phil, they're always gonna play well because he's technically sound.
But he wasn't gripping games.
Exactly. But then I don't think the City team.
No, I think him and Alvarez were sharing it as well. Him and Alvarez was getting.
Because if City do win the league, you look at it as Alvarez first start of the season, first part he was carrying them. Then Phil's moved mad, and then if they do go on and win it now in this stretch, it's probably going to be harder than KDB get them over the line. So you would say those 4 players have been their most instrumental,
and Rodri,
and obviously Rodri. Yeah.
No, I agree. But he's been something else.
He's been something else since that December.
And I don't think we've ever seen him like this before. And I think it's the opportunity that presents itself over the years. They had like the David Silva. Then when David Silva left, then Gundogan came in.
Yeah.
So it was, and then Bernardo Silva was chipping in all those years. So
I do think it's the most sustained period we've seen.
He's put up numbers though.
Yeah.
Phil puts up numbers though, like good numbers for the minutes he gets. Yeah. He gets double figures. I think he got double figures last season in the league.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because the thing with Pep, you can be doing bits and be scoring and assisting.
Yeah.
He'll just drop you.
But that's not. But for Pep,
it's not happening now.
It's not good enough though. The numbers ain't good enough for Pep. It's your overall participation, and what Tom's alluding to that we haven't seen is that his participation in the game in the 90s, is enough to make Pep go, I have to play him because he's involved in the build-up.
He hasn't dropped.
He's there at the end. Yeah. Exactly. So
City's one of the only teams where people can score 3 hat-tricks in a row, and then next week they're like,
Phil was doing that. Remember last year, Phil scored a hat-trick against you lot. I don't even think he played the next game.
Like, well, so it shows levels.
This time around.
And today he was standout man of the match today.
100%.
He was standout man of the match.
I don't think there's no question about it.
Yeah.
And I think this, as you said, is sustaining it right now. And this with like KDB back, Haaland in the team.
Yeah.
I don't think there's ever been a point over the years where when they're struggling in a game, they've looked to him that try and bail us out. As I said, you had the likes of over the years, is David Silva, Gundogan.
Yeah, Raheem's been there, Sané's been there.
All of them men have been there. So this is the first time they've actually looked at him. Okay, cool. you've been there over the years while all these players have been doing it. You've had like your learning process. Now it's your time to shine, and it's not shying away from it. And that's what you want from your players. Though.
Yeah.
If you've had to play in the background for all this while, and it's your time to shine, we know you have the quality.
Yeah,
you have the quality. There's no question about it.
Yeah. We don't doubt that at all.
Are you gonna step up when the time comes? And that's exactly what he's doing. And he's been consistent, man. Well done to him. And for City's sake, they will need him to be on top form.
100%.
They will need him
because KDB's not 100%.
Yeah,
he's not 100%. He can't be 100%.
If you look at the season in totality, he will be the standout player. Like you said, Alvarez started off.
Yeah. Phil will be there. Yeah.
And then Phil started to pick it up, and then obviously Haaland and KDB, they've had glimpses. They haven't been able to sustain.
If they win it, get them over the line these next 13 games. It was them two's gonna have to move mad together.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But as long as you have those two, you always know there's an option.
That's an insurance policy.
Yeah,
it's an insurance policy.
You always know.
Because look at them today. Neither of them played great. I thought Varane handled Haaland proper today, and KDB for me is not 100% anyway. So he's on the peripheral of things. And Phil's, like you said, just stepped up and said, don't worry about it, I got it. And the big thing about Phil, what I loved is, naturally, obviously we all play football, naturally, if you're moving mad in your position, then the manager comes to you and says, okay, I know you've been playing in the middle of the park, but you're going to move over to the right because Kevin's back. Yeah. Phil can sulk and be like, but I've been moving mad there. However, he understands it's King Kevin, innit? So he moves to the right and still says, no problem. But I'm still back too.
It's mature.
Yeah, but with the way they play,
I'm still back too.
He knows it can still drift into those positions when the opportunity comes.
Yeah,
he knows that. So I think
it's being mature. I remember there was once I was in school. I was playing up front. Guy said, "Next game, I'm playing you centre of the park because you can play football." So I'm playing centre of the park. By the time I almost scored own goal, they were like, "I know you don't want to be here. Just go."
Yeah, you're the opposite. And what I loved about Phil today was his in-game intelligence. I don't know if you lot picked it up, but when Alvarez Alvarez came on, and Bernardo moved to left wing, so Alvarez was playing in behind Haaland. Obviously, Phil was still right, but then you lot made the sub, innit? That's when Johnny come off. Johnny Evans come off. Lindelof went. Lindelof moved to the middle to the centre. I remember it was him, Lindelof against Phil. Phil scored on that side, but then Kambala came on and went right back.
Yeah.
You know, straight away Phil swapped with Bernardo, and that's how he got his goal on that side.
Yeah.
So he's thinking, I'm gonna go get Joy on that side, bro. And straight away the 1-2 with Alvarez on that side between Casemiro and Kambala, and the goal come from that side. And I love when players do that, because the other day Saka does that. Saka never comes inside the pitch for us, but now more and more, he knows what's gonna happen on the left hand, on the right hand side, they're gonna double up, triple up. So now he's coming inside a lot more. And now they're passing him onto the midfield, so he's expanding his game, innit? And I love that players taking it on themselves.
You have to be an intelligent player. I can't appreciate a player that can't read the game. So if I go onto a game, right, and let's say I'm playing on the left, and I see the weakness is between the fullback and the centre back, you attack that.
Yeah, you're gonna play it in the half spaces, isn't it? Rather than stay wide.
You need to speak to people and communicate that to people. If you can't, I can't rate you. You need to be able to read the game. Don't just be a body on the pitch.
Just the manager told me to stay here, so I'm staying there.
Said, touch the white. Put your feet on the chalk.
In terms of like how Ten Hag started the game, in terms of the tactics, what are your thoughts on it, Ade?
I thought it was fine. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you.
Anything else?
Yeah. This is different. I think I've gone past the stage of, obviously I saw people saying, his tactics were detrimental, but bro, what do you think we are?
Yeah.
Like, yes, understand and let's be realistic. We are not a good footballing team.
And with the players he had at his disposal
and the players
today.
we have at disposal, we're not getting anywhere. We're not going to toe-to-toe with City. We don't have the attributes, the skill set to be able to do that. So if he says that's how he's setting up and he's going to be defensive and counter, I accept it.
Yeah.
To be honest, before the game, days before, I was just like, I don't want you to pretend like you know what you're doing. Let's sit back and defend. If we get a chance, yes, try. We'll try and attack. We'll pretend to attack maybe 2-3 times during the game, but just keep it clean.
Yeah.
We've had Wolves, Fulham, everyone running through our middle. You think I want City doing that?
Yeah. And in his defence, that didn't happen today.
And it didn't happen today. So he made the right decision. Obviously, talks before the game was like, talking about wanting to be on the front foot and this and that. Stop talking about that. Stop talking about things that we can't do. Right? Just do what we can. And I would understand now.
Yeah.
I watch you and I understand our limitations, your limitations, the team's limitations, and we'll accept it. We're not coming here to eat 9. You get me?
We 8-6 last season.
You get me? So what?
8-6 last
Like, what's the
season.
point of someone trying to prove a point and just getting absolutely annihilated?
Yeah.
Like set up.
It's the manager.
damage
The
control,
manager
innit?
plus the personnel doesn't allow
Yeah.
you to do
And
anything.
the thing is, we might play differently against you.
Yeah.
Not that you're lesser of a team, but there might be certain attributes that just don't marry up to the Man City's attributes. Where Man City they're just all over us because of certain ways they play. Whereas actually, we might get a little bit more joy against you, so we might step out a bit more, or step out a bit more against Chelsea.
Yeah,
Chelsea
yeah.
can beat Man City, but actually, when they played us, it
It
sort
was,
of
even so. Yeah.
So we know what we get when we play against Man City. We're gonna get 20 to
I think they had
28%.
27 shots.
Yeah,
I think they had 27 shots.
you know they're gonna have the shot. So the way he set up, I ain't angry with it. I know some people will be, but I'm not mad at it. I know my place. My goal difference is -2. It's -2. And Manchester United
That is unacceptable.
Yeah,
-2, bro.
You guys ain't scoring enough. You're conceding.
So I know where my team's at.
You're still 6. Still
Cool.
6.
Magically.
Just moving on from United, because there's not much to say about us. We expect to lose the game, so that's totally fine. You play tomorrow. We expect Arsenal to win tomorrow, right? So
Yeah.
there's no point of us really going into that.
I hope we win tomorrow.
Yeah,
anyway,
we all
man.
win.
I ain't arrogant, bro. Let's just get the points. Let's get the 3 points.
We, since the new year of Christmas, we haven't really gone into our predictions and how like the tout race is gonna plan out. Who we think who's gonna win it. So what I'll do is I'll just start with City, just read out the next fixtures, and see what are your thoughts with it.
I seen all 3 of our
You've
fixtures
seen
though.
it.
Yeah, I
You've
seen
seen it.
theirs,
Okay.
ours, and
All right, just for the purpose of the
yeah.
listeners, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna, so City's got obviously Liverpool next,
us in it
then
in the league. This just league, or you talking
just
all
the league,
Yeah.
just the league. The Brighton game is postponed because
yeah.
of the FA Cup, because they would have played Brighton after.
Yeah.
Then they've got you
Us, yeah.
after international. So Liverpool,
Us.
FA Cup, then obviously the international,
Mm.
then you guys, then Villa, and then Palace.
Mm.
So I think so how many games? Yeah, Palace, and then the rest is just Luton and then Spurs away from
They
home.
got Spurs away.
Yeah. So previous years has told us that C can easily go away and win every
100%.
single game. But this season, there has been something about them that makes them look, I won't say vulnerable. That's
Just like they're struggling at times.
that's given opposition hope.
Yeah.
Like Chelsea is an example.
Chelsea had a good game.
Yeah,
though,
Chelsea
so.
had a good game there. It's giving opposition hope. And this is Chelsea, even, as I said, with United playing well, doing sensible stuff, we could have scored maybe...
Because Chelsea done that. The difference between you and Chelsea was when they got it, they played a bit of football. And they had
Exactly.
better chances.
Yeah.
So I
When
think
you
it
have
did
the-
try to mirror what Chelsea did, but as you said,
They
Chelsea
just
actually
played.
played.
Yeah, like Enzo had a good game.
They
Callagher,
tried to-
Cole, they still played better
Because
football.
we were just trying to look for the killer pass too much.
Yeah.
They still
Too
got
much.
better centre midfielders than us. So ultimately,
Yeah, of course, yeah. So, but then what will happen when they play you and Liverpool? So it's totally different. Obviously, we don't know who's going to be available for Liverpool next week. Not
that's
sure
a
whether
massive game,
so
right?
that's a massive game. They can't go with the same 3 they used yesterday against.
Salah will be back though. Salah will be back.
Sebastian will be back.
So Szoboszlai's
'Cause he
training.
came on.
key,
No,
and
Sebastian
that's
came
big.
on yesterday.
Okay,
and
good,
that's
good.
a big,
And Nunes
that's a
came on
big
yesterday
change.
as well.
Yeah.
So they will need Salah back.
Yeah.
Salah can,
So they can go Salah, Nunes, and Diaz, innit? Up top.
yeah. So they,
McAllister, Szoboszlai, probably Endo.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like a big.
yeah. So
addition.
they will need those players back. But looking at those fixtures, what are your thoughts now with City retaining the league?
No, mine haven't changed. As soon as I saw that idiot start running on the sideline against Sheffield United in December, my hopes are just like they're going to win the league. As soon as I saw Kevin De Bruyne come back, I just can't see them not winning the league now, innit? So that's what that's why obviously I picked us to win the league to the start, but there's no gap in it. We haven't given ourselves like space or room to breathe, and so I just can't see past them. I know Liverpool are having a good season with everything that's happening to them, and if they get through that period, because their last 6 games are not hard, I think maybe they throw Spurs in there. But I know obviously us, Liverpool, Villa, if they get through this next 4 or 5 games with maximum points
can
or
win absolutely
11 out of
everything after
15,
that.
or so that's why I give them the advice. I think they will go on and win the league though. City, yeah. I think they will go on. That period there is so. In order for us to win the league, we have to beat them. Liverpool have to beat them. So they got to lose to both of us. That's the only thing that will give both of us hope. Because if we don't beat them, why do I think Luton's going to beat them? Why do I think anyone else is going to beat them? If Liverpool can't beat them at Anfield, let's say they get a draw there. Man City will be happy with the draw. Liverpool is one to be pissed with the draw. Pep will be happy with that because he knows they play us at home. We ain't beating Pep at home since he's managed them. So he's going to be super confident that he can go and they can beat us again because history is on their side. We are a better side.
No, I meant, but why would be Pep be happy if they take the draw? Because Liverpool will still be ahead though.
Yeah, no, but not losing, taking a point there is okay for him. He's going away from home.
Comparing it to losing.
Yeah, he's going away from home. He's at Anfield. He's okay with. He would want to go win the game, but his record. Remember, he's only won there once in the league. You know.
Fair enough.
So he's only won there once, so he would want to go win the game. But if he leaves Anfield with a point and they're a point behind, and we've said that we believe that City can go and just knock it out of the park. So I do think the fixtures, this bulk is important for them. Yeah, getting through this period.
All right, cool. I'll read Liverpool's one out. So they've got City, obviously. The Everton game is postponed. Then they've got Brighton at home, Sheffield United. Then they've got us, Palace, and then Fulham. How much of an achievement would it be if Liverpool wins this league? Considering what they've gone through with injuries.
Everyone's gone through injuries, right? Their thing, this whole injury thing, what has it been? A month? How many Premier League games? I think everyone's equally gone through injuries. I think there's a lot of focus on Liverpool's on at the moment because they had the Carling Cup final and they had to play the kids.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's been a sustained issue for them. Like Liverpool have a forward line that most teams don't have.
Yeah.
They've got ample.
They got 5, innit?
Yeah. So it's only really how many games? The Nottingham Forest game. And was it the Luton game?
Yeah, the Luton game. Yeah, that's the only two.
Yeah, and even then they had a couple for the Luton game as well. So I don't think, to be honest, I don't think they struggled as much as people make out. I think the League Cup was the biggest issue.
Yeah. Right. And what do you think their chances are to win it? Who's your favourite now?
I'm to be honest, I can't pick one at the moment. I think it's wide open. But I do agree with Ham. I think these next 3-4 fixtures are key. And I think it's bigger for Liverpool because I think they've still got, even after like the City game and stuff, they've still got us. They've still got Villa.
And Everton, the derby's still a big game.
The derby, they've got Villa away, they've got us away. So I think they've got more games that can trip them up. So I think out of everyone within this next 3 weeks, it's key for them to pick up the points.
Yeah, so they're home to Spurs, away to Villa. So away to Villa, second to last game of the season. Yeah. Away to West Ham, fourth to last game of the season, which is a tricky game away from home.
They still got Brighton to play.
Fulham is away from home as we all seen. So
I think them it's key for them. I think City after this 3 weeks, City have the easiest run.
100%. They got that's what it's like, and that's why I give them the edge.
So if they're gonna drop points, it has to be now. Like everyone else has to pick up points from them.
And the point I'm making is those difficult weeks involves us and Liverpool. So if anyone's picking up points, it has to be us and Liverpool.
It has to be.
You know what I'm saying?
If not, I think they got.
If they play us and Liverpool and take 4 points up over us, or even if they take 4 points or 6,
don't
worry about it.
It's unfortunate. But
don't worry about it. Man's playing for second again, bro.
So that's what probably makes City favourites, but. I think Liverpool and Arsenal have it in them because City have shown themselves to be vulnerable at times.
Yeah.
Like we see, they should be mopping the floor of us. The Bournemouth game, like who was
the 1-0?
They play. Who else they play?
Chelsea at home drew.
Chelsea at home they lost. Like
Brentford,
they're just showing Brentford. They're just not showing themselves to be as fluid as they were. Look, at least they're not putting teams to bed like they would before.
Yeah.
Which would everyone's got a chance. So
I just think with them is winning like 1 or 2 in a row is never easy. You win 3 in a row, it's never easy. 4 in a row, it might not be as smooth as the previous titles, but you're just gonna do whatever you gotta do to get over the line. So I think that's the mind state. That's where they're at right now. It's mentally it must be taking a toll on all them players, knowing that they have to battle. I think Pep, personally, I think he thrives off this type of game. He loves it.
100%.
I think he's slightly different, and he's just finding new ways to motivate his players.
Yeah.
How do I get them?
That is the way, though. Number 4 is probably in their changing rooms every day.
every day? So how do I get them
at the
up
training ground, everywhere.
every week? For them, make them to believe that this is a new achievement. This is
no one
something
done
different.
it before.
No one done it different. So I think with him, he's more motivated than anyone else. And if the players come into the changing rooms, we can see them buzzing, thinking, "How the hell is this man still like trying to? We just want 3. Like what more do you want from us?"
He wants 4.
He wants 4. So I think more than anything, he's the one getting them over the line.
Yeah.
I think the players have it in them to flop it. Like, I honestly do. And this, I don't want to sway off my Arsenal thingy, because I think Pep is more willing. You can see it by his actions, his antics on the sideline than the players. The players are not saying they're not willing, they're not trying, but
They're the ones that's going out there and doing the work.
Exactly, mentally.
So they're mentally fatigued, physically fatigued.
That's my point.
And they want to retain the Champions League as well.
Yeah, and then you got 2 hungry teams that have different reasons to why they won it.
Yeah.
Arteta, young
hurt
manager,
from last season.
He wants it. The players wants it. The players are burnt.
Liverpool players.
Then you know what Liverpool players
they
want to
die for Klopp.
They want to die. So it's so I do think, like, I don't know what it is. I do think they might not be able to get over the line as much as like they are favourites. So I'm at the moment I'm just not gonna go. Like, I'll just be honest. Although my head is saying City will still get through it, but I'm not gonna go sway away. I don't really like swaying away from my ball. Let's see if it's clear cut for me to see. And I don't think this is like clear cut.
Ultimately, still it's.
It might always be head and heart,
right? It's
yeah.
ultimately still a prediction. So we're looking at, okay, what's the situation that between now and the end of the season?
Yeah.
And I think that as the next 3-4 games is going to be key, because they're all going to either take points from each other, or at the end you're going to say, okay, this person, they all took the same number of points, but this person's got the easier path.
Yeah.
So it'll become a lot more distinct.
Yeah, no, the game at the Etihad for us, what's that, end of the month, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we would, by the time we get there, hopefully we beat Sheffield United. By the time this is out, hopefully we've taken 3 points from Sheffield United, got Brentford at home. We have to beat Brentford. Let's just say we beat Brentford, Sheffield United, and we go to Etihad. Like I said, for us, we have to take something away from there, innit? And if that's a point, a performance for me is not good enough. Now, normally in recent years, me going away at the Etihad, putting a performance in is good enough. Now,
you need the points.
What's on the line now is because I believe that our run is the hardest because of where we have to go away for the rest of the season. We have to take something off them, because I think that, like you said, that after that little mini period, I think it's the Premier League. So it's not a cakewalk.
It's not a cakewalk.
But I think City can handle their last 8 or 9 games where they're playing. I don't think they're playing any of the big boys other than maybe Spurs away, innit? Whereas we got to play City away in the month. We got to play Spurs away from home. And we got to play United away from home.
Yeah. So this tricky game, after the play Arsenal, the most difficult game is Villa, and at home to Villa.
Yeah.
No, Spurs away.
Spurs away.
Spurs away.
Oh yeah, sorry, Spurs away.
Yeah.
So got Villa at home, Spurs away.
Yeah.
And after Spurs away, Forest away, Wolves at home.
Yeah, no.
Fulham away, and West Ham at home.
Yeah.
They're winning all of that.
Yeah, they're winning all that. They're winning all that. So they have to get hurt this month. They have to get hurt, or us and Liverpool have to hurt them.
But we presume they'll win all of that. But
we're just basing it off logic.
Logic
That we think that yes, Man City will. So the teams that can hurt them is us, Liverpool. Villa at home can hurt them if they have that space in behind. Ollie Watkins is on his game, and Villa and Unai Emery puts a plan together. They can hurt them whether they win or not. But Villa can hurt them, and Spurs away. They have a horrible record at their at the London Stadium. Not London Stadium, White Hart Lane, or whatever they call their stadium now.
So, but then the thing with Spurs will give them chance. Spurs conceding galore.
Yeah.
And Man City concede. Everybody's conceding. That's the only thing apart from Arsenal. Everybody concedes a goal every time. So
my team's being nasty at the back. Never forget.
Still conceded to Newcastle, didn't you, though?
Yeah, but it was Joe, innit? We let him score, innit?
Scumbags.
No, it was Joe Willock, innit? We let him score, man. Young buck, man.
Look, it'll be. Yeah. It makes it an exciting end of the season. So there's still many.
We haven't had a 3-horse one in a minute.
In a long
It's
time.
been just two. So having three is good. And obviously, I don't want to disrespect Villa because Villa are only like, if let's say we don't pick up points against Sheffield United tomorrow, touch would we do? They're only 3 points behind us.
Yeah.
If we draw tomorrow, it's 4.
Yeah.
I don't think they're in the race, but mathematically, they're having a fucking good season, bro.
Plays fantastic.
They're having a good season. I know Luton gave them a scare yesterday, but they're having a good season, bro.
And it's just watching their play. It's just great.
It's great.
The way they set out, the way they interchange, where the winger can drop in and then Ollie Watkins is on the wing, and then it's just the interchange is ridiculous. So
it's good. Unai Emery's done a good job there.
Yeah, it's nice watching them.
Yeah.
All right, look, let's just round up because you're playing tomorrow, so we can't really talk much on Arsenal.
Yeah, just make sure we win 6-0 tomorrow.
Yeah, we expect. I'm in a predicament because this is the problem with fantasy, right? So I'm in 2 different leagues. One league that I'm chasing, the main league that I'm in, he doesn't have Saka. So I want Saka to get as much point as possible so I can catch him up. The guy that's first, I'm second. The other league that I'm in has got Saka as captain and he's on top. So now, I want Saka to do something?
You just want Saka to score a goal and keep it pushing. Just one goal.
Well, I don't want him to do anything too crazy.
Yeah. But Saka's capable of bagging a hattie because he scored 2 braces. And he was pissed after the West Ham game in the interview.
And if he does, I'll be upset in my fantasy because I'm chasing this guy down. I'm chasing 2 people down. And the money, I got 2 money.
Saka is capable of putting up numbers.
What are you thinking about the scoreline for tomorrow?
I just think it's
you know what I mean. I just need a win, but I don't give a fuck what the scoreline is. I just want to leave Bramall Lane with 3 points, whether it's 1-0, 7-0.
As soon as
3 points,
that scoreline's
as soon as the first one goes in, the only thing they can wish for if that first goal go in like in the second half, or something like that. If it goes in early, they're in trouble.
Yeah, we'll do a West Ham.
I don't matter. I've already won this round. Predictions. Okay. I got the United spot on as well.
Okay, yeah, they'll be in trouble if that goal in.
Yeah, I just don't want no banana skin. You know them games is late, it's night. They can put up. I don't.
And it's Monday night.
It's Monday night. Yeah. Stupid, but I think stupid Jamie Carragher's gonna be there chatting shit.
Yeah. I to be honest with you, I just think you just don't let them off. Like you don't even give them a sniff. Like you play the way you've been playing, they can't sustain. They can't handle. They won't be able to. They won't be able to deal with that. Yeah.
Better teams than them have not been able to deal with
that. If not, they're gonna get yellow cards, red cards. Because all them is it Trusty that's at centre back. They get tired. They just get reckless after. Match.
You can only lose that game yourself. There's no way. It's not.
But the boys will be pumped. And the good thing is that's the point I made before we come back is that the squad's coming back. We're almost full strength, other than Timber. But Timber's training with the team. Other than Timber, we're almost full strength. I think Thomas will be in the matchday squad tomorrow, which would be massive for us. If he's in the matchday squad tomorrow, hopefully we're cakewalking it with 4-0, he gets 15-20 minutes. Brentford, half an hour, 45, and then big decision, City away, whether you start him or you start Jorginho. Because Jorginho and Rice in the big games, they've been working. But it's at Etihad, you might want more legs there. And
you got a bit of time to rest as well, because hopefully he won't go international as well.
Yeah, but I don't want him to rest. I want him to get game time. I ideally want him to be playing matches behind.
Go and play for Ghana and come back.
No, fuck that, bro. Fuck that. I don't want him going there. I don't want him going there. I'm just happy that I saw him, because they done the session the other day at the Emirates, and him and Gabby were on the grass. I didn't see Tommy and Zinchenko. But him and Gabriel on the grass. And if we are going to win the league, let's just say we are going to win the league, then ideally I want all of them back. I want all of them back in this running, because we haven't been able to. I'm sure City can say the same and Liverpool, but we haven't been able to play our best 11 all season. So if we're going to, these last 10 and 12 games that we're going away to United, away to City, those big games, if I can have Zini back, Partey back, with a Rice and everyone, then gives us the best possible chance we have of winning the league against this fucking machine, Man City.
Let's just go through this week's round of games, and there's
bare goals though.
There's a lot of goals, and there's something
I ain't seen none. I ain't watched no football, bro.
Up Luton.
One thing I wanted to touch on before we jump off.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen.
So we start with Brentford and Chelsea. 2-2 game. I actually thought Brentford was going to beat them, but Chelsea, they've done well to get a draw. Look how we're saying it. Chelsea done well to get a draw.
That's the new reality.
That's the new reality.
Yeah.
I never considered Chelsea winning that game, because I predicted 2-2, but I never considered realistically.
But Brentford needed all the points. I didn't know they were that bad. I didn't know they were down there like that, you know.
But that's not even a full strength Brentford.
Yeah.
What, Ben Mee broken his leg.
Yeah.
And Bomo's still not
not back.
Yeah.
Do you think it's the injuries that's done Brentford's thing that bad? 'Cause I don't think Thomas Frank has done anything bad with Brentford since they come up. So do you think it's in Bremo and Tony,
Bremo, Tony, even their backup strikers have not.
Because
they got a centre mid that's out as well, an influential one.
Yeah, because even when they was playing well, when Mboma was playing, there was a time they had a good period. Mboma was then he got injured. Yeah, and then all of a sudden they started playing bad.
Then we saw when
a couple of names.
Yeah, so
that's they probably wouldn't have.
Yeah, I don't want to see them get relegated though.
Yeah, no, I don't think they will. I think they're in a good how many points away? They're 5-6 points away.
5-6, yeah, but that can easily change quick, bro.
Double game week.
Luton's got Luton
come back with 2
Luton's
wins.
got a game in hand. So if
Luton are trying to fight. Obviously Burnley and Sheffield United, they've already said we don't like this league, so we're going back to where we came from. They've already given up. They've already given up.
Pass.
Yeah. But Luton are still like we want to stay here. We want to stay here.
I think, and
I would love Luton to stay up.
I
would love Luton to stay up.
Yeah.
And make Everton go down. I would love Luton to stay up.
Cool. Talking about Everton, so Everton, West Ham. Did you drop Calvin Lewin, or was Calvin Lewin injured?
He dropped him.
You dropped him.
He came onto the pitch.
Okay.
Yeah. He started better, innit?
Yeah, Beto started.
Well, Beto scored and missed, didn't it?
Yeah, missed the pen. I don't understand what. Yeah, I knew he was gonna miss the pen as soon as it doesn't seem like a player that can take penalties. I can just tell
just by looking at him.
But bro, when it's because the way he strikes the ball as well. Like, it doesn't strike the ball clean enough. So I was when I found out it was him taking, I just something just told me he's gonna miss, and he did miss.
No, big up West Ham though. Big up F West Ham. Big up David Moyes. F West Ham, bro. Big up David Moyes.
Won another day though. That keeper was working magic.
Crazy.
Yeah. No, but big up David Moyes. David Moyes bought him, so big up David Moyes. Big up David Moyes, bro. And I hopefully I don't think this will be David Moyes' last job. I think he'll still manage after. But at the end of the season, I know he's not watching, but if he ever come across, just walk away. Get them Europe. And literally just say bye bye. Don't let them disrespect you, bro. Don't. How dare they? How dare they? How dare they? They sing Champions of Europe every day at their stadium because of David Moyes, and then they got banners saying we want Moyes out.
Yeah.
No, not having that. Not having that.
People get greedy.
Not having that. David Moyes didn't have a good period at Man United. David Moyes is not a bad football manager. Yeah. David Moyes is a good manager.
Yeah. I want him to walk away as well.
Yeah, he did. They have no right to sack him. Like what they done to Roy Hodgson, what Palace done. That's disrespectful. They tried to make it out like, okay, it wasn't mutual. You got told the man. See you later.
No, he almost died.
They're the one that called him back.
They called him. Yeah, come on, man.
They called him back.
You didn't like my idol Pat. You said Pat's not good enough for you. No problem. You went to go and call Daddy. Daddy came back. You now told Daddy he's not good enough. You got some random Donny in there now, and they got smoked by Tottenham yesterday.
But I think Moyes has got a contract on the table, so he said he spoke out about it. He's got a contract on the table.
We ain't taking it. We ain't taking
it. But he shouldn't take it.
Yeah, we ain't signing it.
He shouldn't take it for his own well-being.
And let the fans.
Yeah,
they should go and get who they want, and then we see next season.
Yeah. Because bear in mind,
go and get Mark Noble.
He saved them, left them. They came to call him back.
They tried to play better football. Back. What they want now, better football. Pellegrini tried to play better football with them. They were going the other way. So they said, sorry, David, can you come back and help?
And the thing is, David even said it last season. David tried to play better football at the beginning of the season.
And it wasn't working. So like, bro, let's go back.
Let's go back.
And we won the trophy.
Yeah.
I don't understand what the problem is.
Yeah.
I want to see that. And he's bought better players. Ward-Prowse is coming. He's a good player. The one that replaced Rice is a good player. He's not as good as Rice, but he's good. Ederson Alvarez. He's a good player. Mohamed Kudus. Good player. He's got them good players as well. Emerson on loan at Chelsea been a revelation there. Cresswell can't get back in the team.
They're greedy, man. They're greedy.
Right. Cool. Fulham, Brighton.
Brighton got smoked. They had chances though. So it wasn't a one-sided game.
This is hurting De Zerbi though. All these, it's hurting De Zerbi's stock. I know De Zerbi's lining himself up for that next big job, and he's probably looking at his play saying, "You guys are fucking costing me a big job."
But I've heard they've only won like 5 of the last 20.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but they're costing him the big job, bruv.
It might be him. It might be the fact that his mind is not there.
I just think it's the balance though. Remember I said this at the start of the season. It's that Europe.
This can also be.
That Europe is hurting
reason
them.
as well. Only God knows. He might interview for Liverpool. He might interview for Bayern. He might interview for Barca. Who knows what he's been doing in the background? It might be him as well. So I think
his agent might be feeding. I don't think with the interview. I think his agent might be feeding him that these people are interested.
Yeah. So and that might be affecting him as well.
But his agents are telling him if you don't pick up. You don't form. Bayern.
No signing on bonus
anymore. Yeah.
because you won't be signing nothing.
Yeah.
And then Brighton as well, they might be thinking, okay, you know what? Fair enough, just to keep us safe. And the board might be thinking, there's a possibility that we're going to lose you. So they might be working on someone else in the background.
They say that all the time.
Exactly.
They always have a contingency plan. They say that all the time.
Already,
So
they probably got like 3 or 4 lines.
Yeah.
but well done to
Fulham, Marco Silva, though.
Marco Silva as well, because they picked up some like big results lately.
Yeah.
So well done to
Marco Silva's testament to managers that stick to what they want to do. He wants to play football. From when he was it Watford where we first saw him?
Yeah.
When he first saw him.
And
then he went to Everton.
Everton didn't give him time.
But he's always wanted to play a brand of football.
And that's the issue when you don't give managers like this time.
And Fulham have literally just said, do your thing.
Yeah, like you're gonna go because this is the problem with the Evertons and the West Ham.
You're in the best league.
You think you're bigger than what you are.
Like, I've rated Marco Silva from the
because what happens is if you don't give this managers time, that could be you. And the thing is, you can be bringing in better players.
Yeah,
100%.
But you didn't give the guy time, so he's gone. So, boy.
And he's doing well. And the good thing about Marcus Silva last point, he's improving players. Like the Fulham players, you don't look at Fulham players and think, oh my God, he's a worldie.
Yeah.
But you watch them play and think, he's a good player.
It was Hull.
He's a good player.
That's why.
Okay, Like the left back, Robinson. I like him a lot.
Yeah,
American lad.
American left back.
He's a good player, bro. Yeah. Proper good player.
But all of them is improving a lot of them.
Like look at Tosin centre half. Tosin's playing ball out of the back, bro.
And they're never afraid to do it.
Nah.
Constantly doing it. And the midfielders, it doesn't matter who gets injured. If Reed steps in.
Reed, Lukic, Paulina.
Tom Kane comes, whatever it is, all of them are willing to play football.
I like him. I
like him.
Really good manager. Then we got Newcastle beating Wolves 3-0.
Yeah, man.
Is it 3-0?
Wolves ain't got, Wolves don't have no firepower.
Yeah, Wolves have no firepower.
Yeah. So Gary O'Neill can't work magic like that, bro.
Liverpool getting the last minute goal. Nunes.
Match fixing.
Yeah. Match fixing at its finest.
Fixing.
What are your thoughts on the owner coming on to?
I would done the same thing.
He's used to that. He's about that. Like he's used to that.
But I would done the same thing.
I wouldn't because I know.
No, I would done the same thing. I would done the same thing.
I know what country.
I didn't see it. Obviously, I saw it on Sky Sports News that he came onto the pitch, but apparently he was walking the referee down.
Yeah, I didn't see that part. I just saw him on the pitch. Yeah.
I just saw him on the pitch.
I just think for someone that earns that much money and is a millionaire, his suits need to be better. The suit was too baggy. The suit wasn't giving that I'm rich, I own this club. It was giving that
he's a big man.
I work as a steward here.
He's a big man.
Not like that. Just let me loose.
You don't want to fade.
No, but he's stressed though. He's worried it might go down. He's stressed.
Because Forest are tinkering as well, isn't it?
Of course, they're all.
So what? Forest
are next up. Forest are next up.
Luton.
Forest is just above Luton.
Okay.
So they're just
Forest
above
can't
Luton.
afford to go down.
That's why when you said what team did you just mention? Brentford.
Yeah.
I was surprised because it was Nottingham Forest that is next. They're next in line.
Yeah.
It's Forest, Everton, then I think Brentford. Yeah.
But the points are close.
But the points,
points are close.
Still.
And the reason why Everton's got that 5 points is because they're just been given some points back.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's quite close. It's quite close because you said the other two teams there, they're already.
They're already there. Come on, man. Them man put their holiday. I'll probably see them when we go on holiday, bro, in the summer, bro. We'll probably buck some of their players out there, bro.
So, yeah.
Like, how's the league, bro? How's the championship, bro? But just a quick note, because Anthony Gordon scored again, going to the Euros for you lot or not?
Yeah.
You're not sure yet.
I think we said he's going. He should go.
Okay.
I think Anthony is deserving. He should get called up next because he hasn't been called up yet, has he?
Nah.
Yes, I think.
But this would be a big indication. If he calls him up and doesn't call Marcus, then that means he's leaning towards Anthony.
Yeah.
But if he calls Marcus up and doesn't call Gordon, then Gordon can pretty much know he's not going to Euros.
He doesn't even call up.
On the left hand side, he calls up. On the left is Marcus and Jack.
Jack.
And he shouldn't call either of them up now because Jack's injured.
So
and Marcus shouldn't play.
It's easier for him to call Gordon up now because Jack is injured. So he might just replace Jack with Gordon and just to see what it's like. And Gordon, bear in mind, Gordon won the best player in the tournament last summer. So although I didn't think,
but he hasn't picked him enough. Yeah, he picked Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer's shot ahead of him because
I forgot about Cole
doing well at Chelsea, but Cole got called up to the last squad and got minutes.
So he might actually go Palmer. I'm not sure if he'll call him.
I'm taking both, but big him up, man.
Yeah, but I think
Gordon's having a good
Palmer
season.
Plays out on the right more, so unless he wants to pick side.
The good thing about the young players now that's coming through that system that England have is they're all they're all flexy. Because you see Gordon go through the middle sometimes. Eddie Howe puts him through the middle and he does a job. And Palmer can play as a 10, wide left, wide right.
Spurs, Palace.
Yeah, that's the game I watched. I watched the last half an hour.
Yeah, as soon as they scored that free kick, Ham called me up. I want him. I need him.
I don't want him. I need him. I need him.
No, that free kick was sexy,
now,
man.
I can see it. You know when you close your eyes, I can see it.
United jersey.
Stop being silly. Stop being silly. I can see it. When I close my eyes, I can see it, bro.
Now, I'm going to touch on Eze at the end. So
that free kick was lovely, by the way.
That's what I wanted to. The last thing I wanted to talk about was about him, Neto, and Oliseh. Me and Adam was talking about earlier, but we'll touch on it.
You know, as soon as he got fouled and he put that ball down, I knew it was a goal. I knew it was a goal because today I was with Mrs. was watching the United game. Well, you know when Haaland got fouled by Varane and KDB, and I said, I don't feel it. It's not the hair. I don't like his hair, so I don't feel that this is gonna go in and hit the wall. But Eze's one, asked Mrs. As soon as he put it down, I said, that's a goal.
Yeah, I remember him playing for QPR.
Slotted.
I loved watching him play for QPR. I remember you speak to Rob about it. And he's just a wonderful player, man.
But obviously, let's not be biased. Big up Spurs. They came from behind and won again, bro. And it's like they're making their stadium a fortress this season. They go 1-0 down. It's like we're still gonna win.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how long left in the game.
We're still gonna win.
They keep going,
which is not nice. I don't like that. I don't like that. When I see them lose, I'm always happy. And then before you know it, now it's like and then Timo Werner scored. I was just cussing him, and then he scored.
Yeah. Okay, and the last game. No, sorry, 2 more games. Obviously, we spoke about Villa already.
No.
Okay, good.
We got Villa and Luton. We spoke about Villa already. We spoke about the fight Luton's always putting up.
Same again.
Like that team, man. I need to stop doubting them. When it was 2, I was thinking,
guys are disrespectful, fam.
It's over now. Maybe they'll calm down now. Maybe
they're giving it a fight.
They're giving it a fight. 2-1.
3-2. I predicted 3-2 for that game.
For them to win?
For them to lose 3-2.
Oh, okay. 2-1,
2-2.
They've got the ability in
there.
Quality team.
Like if they stay up, I want them to stay up.
Yeah, I want them to stay up.
I would love for them to stay up. For what they've done this season with like the limited resources they have and what they achieved.
No, they're doing well.
They're doing well.
I mean, they're giving players like a lifeline, like Ross Barkley, Andros Townsend. They're giving and they're not letting Rob Edwards down at all with their performance levels. Or Ogbene out there. None of them, their players are more than 7 out of 10 in my opinion. Yeah. But they're all giving 10 out of 10 effort.
Most people would have thought the game was done yesterday at 2-0.
100%.
Most people would have thought it, but second half.
Yeah. No, their players are giving them like Mengi's playing centre half, and he was a United boy. He was
his life around yesterday.
And all of them are moving mad.
Even what they're doing for your boy, your centre midfielder.
Yeah, Lokonga.
Even what they're doing,
he got injured again.
Cool. Last game, the team that's surely going down.
Vincent Kompany and the cap.
When he took off his jacket today, I was like, what was the point? No, this will change now.
Poor Burnley.
So Burnley's going down. If you're losing 2-0 to Bournemouth at home.
Bournemouth are okay though, you know.
Yeah, I know they are.
Bournemouth are okay.
Yeah, they're all right.
All right still.
But you don't have no... Because I think
Brighton are just done anyway. Burnley are just done. They're just done. They're just shit. They're not good enough.
If I was a Burnley player, I'd just be trying to collect all the shirts or the players to the end of the season that I want because I might not play against them again. You know what I'm saying? So whoever we're playing next, I'm thinking, let me circle. Okay, I need t-shirt.
Cool. Just one last bit I was going to touch on. I think that's all the games we've gone through. Talking about these 3 players and where they're going to end up next season. So Neto, Oliseh, and Eze.
All top.
If I have my way, I have all 3 right now. All 3 of them will come to United. But if you have to pick, I know who you're going to pick anyway. But if you have to pick one out of the 3,
that's hard though. You know,
who would you pick?
That's hard.
So if I'm honest, it's 2. It's down to 2 for me. So it'll be Eze. But that depends on whether or not they're going to bench Fernandes. Because Fernandes has to go on the bench. So if I know they're not...
that's opposite for us. Because Odegaard don't have to go on the bench. Yeah, so for me. We can play both of them.
Has to go on the bench. But if I know they're not benching Fernandes, I want Neto.
Over Oliseh?
Yeah. I don't need anyone that's got too much. Like, Oliseh's got a step in, step out. I don't need Neto to run and pass it to somebody in the middle. Basic.
Do you know what's mad about Neto? When he's running with the ball, he's just as quick.
Yeah. That's what, and that's all I need. I need you to transport the ball because even when we're doing nonsense, him just transporting the ball is all we need.
Yeah.
Because that's the issue with Anthony.
And you got Marcus in the opposite that can keep up with him.
Because when Anthony doesn't know what he's doing, we just stay still.
Yeah.
I'm not playing down Oliseh's ability, but I don't need extra. Oliseh's got extra. I just need someone to carry the ball.
But you don't want the extra though.
I don't need it. See, from where I'm coming from, I'm not greedy.
Nah, man.
From where I'm coming from, because you're looking at Oliseh and you're thinking, good football.
Yeah, Oliseh's the better player. I'm looking at Oliseh's the better player.
We don't have a team for that. We don't have that. Yeah, just run and give someone in the box the ball. Give it to Højlund, whoever.
Yeah.
But just get the ball there.
Yeah, Neto's game set up where he might not need combination play.
Yeah, he doesn't need that one.
Yeah.
Like yesterday when he ran through the whole of Newcastle team by himself.
He does that regularly, you know.
So
he does
that's
that
what
regularly.
we need.
He does that regularly.
And I'm looking at on what we need. Oliseh is a footballer. He's a total footballer.
Yeah, he's clean. He's clean. He's smooth.
We don't need that right now.
He's
we just
smooth.
need someone to carry the ball, please.
Outside of Eze, Ham, would you pick? Who would you pick out of?
I had them two. Oliseh is a better player. We've been linked with Pedro Neto. I like Pedro Neto a lot. Before he had the big injury, I probably would have said him. I'm not gonna lie,
They're both injury prone though.
But just talent level, I do think Oliseh's got a higher ceiling. So I would probably say Oliseh. But for me, it's got to be Eze simply because Saka plays right wing. I don't need anyone. I'm trying to think in world football who I'll pick right wing over.
And ultimately, it's what you need, right?
So yeah, but Eze, because Eze can play as a 10, and if I need him to, he can play out wide as well. If I need him to, them two haven't shown me they can play in the middle. Oliseh and I don't think their attributes merit them playing in the middle anyway. Yeah. Whereas Eze through the middle gives me something that I don't have at all in my team, which is, my dad loves this word, a skimmer. I don't know if that's an English word. I actually don't know if that's an English word, so please correct me in the comment. But my dad always says, Nigeria doesn't have a skimmer anymore. Like,
JJ.
Oh, Shegun Odegbami. There's nobody here.
He goes proper.
Yeah. There's nobody that's gonna know that. But and for me, what Eze does is almost like one of my favorite midfield players, Moussa Dembele. If you play in the middle of the park and you can move people out of the way and you can eliminate a player or two, it opens up the pitch. And Eze, for us, if we got him, my God, our attacking play would almost be frightening because he's opening up space. Odegaard's not marked no more because the person trying to mark Odegaard has to go and attend to Eze because Eze's beating like 2-3 people in the middle of the park. And now Eze's not passing to Jordan Ayew or to Mateta. He's passing the ball to Saka or Jesus or Martinelli. So yeah, for me, that's the one I want. But I don't think his price will be that mad. I think if Palace sell him, 60, 70?
60, 70.
We can do that. We can do that.
I don't think it would be that bad.
Yeah, and I can give them Reece. I can give them Reece plus money. I can give them Reece and ESR plus money if they want.
I'll probably go for Neto as well, to be honest. Yeah, I'll go for Neto. I think overall, Oliseh is probably the better player.
Yeah, I love Oliseh.
100% better player.
But I'm in total agreement with what Ade is saying. We just need someone that can just do us a job and just run and just penetrate. And no need for you to cut back.
Oliseh gives the ball to somebody. You're not getting it back. The ball's already in our goal. So.
It's true. It's true.
But if we can get all three, create some level of competition, even both of them, Oliseh and Neto, by all means, I'll do that. I just say both of them are injury pro anyway, so they might probably share the games amongst each other. Like maybe
Saka and
But I get about what you've done, Tom, is what not every, because everyone can't afford them, but I'm sure all the top. I mean, even Tottenham and Villa will feel like they can get those players. All of them three is going to be on their shopping list. Going to be on everyone's shopping list this summer. Eze, Oliseh, Neto, and it's up to them to prioritize who they need for their thing, and then what their fee is going to be, and then how much money you've got in the kitty this summer, and who you're going to sell. And
I think Palace, they're going to be in trouble because those two are going to go.
Yeah, well, no, that's not without that. That's not without question.
Replace them with functional players.
They're gonna. Those two are definitely going to go
without question.
And just they need to decide what they need to start planning now because Eze not leaving for Chelsea. They probably had like a verbal agreement, or there must be some sort of release clause that we're not aware about there because I don't think he will make that mistake. I mean, Oliseh not leaving.
Oliseh, sorry, yeah. But Oliseh would have had a gentleman's agreement with Steve Parish.
They would have. So maybe
I will stay and sign.
Okay,
But if someone comes in the summer for me with this fee, then I'm off.
Let me go. Or even if they offer 5 million more, whatever it is, 10 million more, then I'm off. Then let me go. And they would have agreed.
And Eze's not dumb. Eze and Oliseh probably talk to each other. Eze's not dumb and going to stay behind. And
they're giving him more money as well.
So they're probably, for both of them, they can get 100 and 120 for both. Just go and do what you want with the money. Just spend it.
I'm mad. I'll pay 100 for Eze, bro. It's not my money. I mean, I'm mad. If they put me in charge for one day, I'll blow all the money.
Once they stay up, they don't need them. Once they stay up, they don't actually need them.
Yeah.
You're going to get cheaper players that are functional.
But this boys want to move on. Like they're ready to move on.
Their ability warrants.
Yeah, they're gonna look at like the top teams and look at the players playing for the top teams, the wingers. They're gonna think, I can do that. And probably I can do more.
Therefore,
I want to play. I want to challenge those players. So they want to probably play for the national squad. Eze's already getting into England, and Oliseh, he played for the France under 21, so he'll probably want to move up.
Yeah.
And with Dembele getting injured,
and France's front line, they got bare talent, but it's not like it's not mad.
Yes.
It's Colomani, Mbappe, and Dembele.
And I know, like if I get into a big team,
they got the youngsters.
If I get into a big team, Deschamps will be forced to take a look at me.
Yeah, Marcus Thuram's having a good season at Inter as well.
Yeah. So it'll be good to see. All right, cool. That's it, really. Anything else?
You lot don't want Tyreek Mitchell? No.
Who's that?
Their left back. I'm just saying because Luke's scared. Luke's turning into injury prone now.
Yeah, no, we talked about Luke.
Luke's turning into injury prone.
Yeah, we talked about.
We got Amrabat.
Let's cut. See you later, bro.
All right, cool. We actually
talked about today.
Well, if not, why not?
We actually talked about we need someone.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get a left back, bro.
Yeah, we have to.
Luke is literally showing you that I can't last 38 games, bro. I'm too fat,
still
man.
have that player that's out on loan.
Tyrell Malacia.
No,
Brandon Williams.
Brandon.
Yeah. And Tellez. Tellez still your player, or is he's on loan, or is he sold?
Free. Sold him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got Brandon Williams. Yeah, I'm sure Molassia's in prison because there's been no word about him. So
cool. All right. Thanks, people. Thanks for listening. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Share this with friends and family. We'll be back next week. We out.
Peace.